Hello there everyone, my name is Pasquale and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in today's video we're going to take a look at Ethereum, we're going to also take a look at Bitcoin, we're going to take a look at some interesting news and the prospects that I'm currently personally expecting from Bitcoin, because to be honest my short trade over on BitGet is still open. And take a look, this is pretty crazy, $20,000 in profits already in just less than 24 hours. That's pretty crazy. So call me Mr. Spot On down in the comments right now. And if you want to be trading actively yourself, longing or shorting Bitcoin, and you want to do it over on BitGet, and you want to claim insane bonuses over on BitGet, and here are all the bonuses that you can see: up to $8,000 initial deposit bonuses, 15% off trading fees, 0% spot trading fees, sign the bonus of 5 USDT, and also a deposit payback of 10% when you move your money from spot account to futures account, to derivatives. Also, I'm going to link a full course to crypto right here, so you can check it out and learn how to deposit, how to claim all the bonuses, etc. And if you deposit more than $500, then you'll get my paid crypto course for free, which is absolutely insane. And yes, I mean, BitGet is a really nice platform itself, and I've been using it for quite some time. And they also have really cool copy trading that you can use. So if you don't want to trade yourself, you can just go to copy trading, and I'll link a tutorial to copy trading right here over on BitGet. You can check it out. I've tested it. It's pretty cool. So it's not something you can replace your own trading with, but you can definitely give it a try. So when it comes to Bitcoin, so first let's take a look at some interesting news, and then we'll move on to the technicals, and also we'll take a look at Ethereum. And I'm sorry about the background noises, and I'm still in the big hole in our apartment here is because my AC in my office that I'm setting up is not working, so they're fixing it, and there's a lot of background noise, so I apologize in advance for that. So okay, let's move to some interesting stuff I found, and that is, number one is that Justin Trudeau slams Pierre whatever for telling people they can opt out of inflation by investing in cryptocurrency. So basically, Canadian Prime Minister has slammed Pierre, the new leader of the Conservative Party of Canada, for telling people that they can opt out of inflation by investing in cryptocurrencies. So basically, this is quite interesting that in Canada right now that the new leader of the Conservative Party is a Bitcoiner, and he actually understands things. So certainly the regular way of thinking in the politics is, we are at this point scared of high volatility of these high risk assets such as Bitcoin, and we don't see this level of adoption yet to stabilize the volatility. So anything about Bitcoin is dangerous, is scary, and theoretically is not meant for beginner investors. So that's probably the reason why the Canadian Prime Minister really didn't like this. But this guy is looking into the future, and basically he's saying that the Bitcoin is a great hedge against inflation, which a lot of you Bitcoin haters are gonna scream in the comments saying, yes, it's a bad hedge against inflation, blah, 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 blah. But in reality, if you look at the data, Bitcoin at this point, at this small adoption level, small capitalization level, it's already technically and statistically, it's a better hedge against inflation than gold. So I mean, it's not a bad point that he has here. So just looking a little bit into the future. Now the next thing is that Bitcoin mining difficulty taps all-time high, 220 exahash of hash power remains, and so basically hash power remains strong. So this is a very good sign. Why? Because normally when if something is bad and everybody's pulling out of it and everything is going to shit, then the Bitcoin mining difficulty should be going down as well. But we are seeing a vice versa effect, that actually the Bitcoin mining difficulty is actually going to all-time highs, so which actually shows the strength of the whole system, the whole ecosystem, and the whole basically environment of Bitcoin. So this is very good news, and this tells us a very good story as to the health of the system itself. So let's move on to the technicals. And certainly, I mean, in Bitcoin right now, what we're seeing major support from the blue level of mine right here. That is very evident. Basically, this blue level, what it is the $20,000 level. For right now, we're seeing major support from it, but am I expecting this level to hold? I can tell you right now that this trade that I have over on BitGet with a $20,000 profit, we already saw this major breakdown. We've broken this support, we've broken this major support as well, which again, the red one from the daily chart has been very, very important for us. It's actually from the weekly chart. We broke below it again, and in the daily chart, we actually, let's take a look. We also broke below the AMA ribbon yet again. So we are back in the bear control zone because of yesterday's CPI data. And by the way, if you haven't seen yesterday's videos, then you missed out on a chance to take this trade and make this kind of a income yourself, which I actually called perfectly and spot on. So call me Mr. Spot on down in the comments right now and share this video. Guys and girls, please leave me a like on this video. I'm creating this content for you every day. It's free. All I'm asking is to leave me a like, and also down below here on YouTube there is a share button that you can use to share this video with the person that is constantly losing in the markets, or maybe if you want, you can share it on your social media, on your Twitter, on your Instagram, anywhere you want. It would be very much appreciated so that we grow as a community, as a YouTube channel, and as a family. And thank you in advance. So right now, what I'm thinking, definitely you have to pull your stop very high into profit. So like the last short trade that we've taken, a beautiful short trade, it went down to here, we've taken it from here, and I told you to take at least some profit in this vicinity, and I said that we might have some kind of continuation to the upside, which we did. So this is the same thing I'm telling you right now, that you should at least take some profit, because the price from our entry point, it moved pretty much like $2,000 of Bitcoin price, so 10% of the Bitcoin price we've already taken. So I would suggest taking at least some kind of a profit here and moving your stop loss very far into profit the remainder of the trade for sure. That's what I'm going to be personally considering doing as well. So, and certainly, I mean, our next resistance, right, number one, we need to break the strong one of $20,000, which has historically been very strong. Then also 19,600, which is also, it's basically the same area, so to speak, right here, which has been actually even more accurate, the green one. Then the next one is the extreme of the current area, which is $18,877, and then lastly $17,621. So all of these could be potentially your take profits, but you can take a big chunk right now, just as I've said, just in case we see a pop-off. Because remember that the merge of Ethereum is coming literally in like one, let me find it actually, and here it is. So basically Ethereum merge is expected in less than 24 hours, so in about 20 hours to be precise. And if it's going to be successful in 20 hours, we could see some kind of very good pump in the markets actually. So you have to keep this in mind. So that's why this short trade we've taken, take some profits on it, you can take all your profits if you want, and then just wait for the merge to actually happen in the next 20 hours or so. So that could also be a smart strategy in just taking our huge profits that we're having. Just remember, if you want to be trading actively on BitGet, then use my link down below, claim all the insane bonuses, and enjoy this incredible platform. So, and basically, let's take a look real quick at, and certainly, I mean, I have to mention that if the Ethereum merge is gonna screw up in 20 hours, then this could, I mean, you don't really need to close this short trade in that instance, because it's gonna send the price much lower. And as I said before, that the Ethereum merge, if it screws up, it's going to affect the whole cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin as well, the whole crypto market. So you have to keep watching it. And yeah, so there are these two options out there. In the next 20 hours, it's difficult to predict what's going to happen in the next 20 hours. But once it happens, it's very easy. If it's successful, we go up. If it's not successful, we go further down. And probably we're going to pierce the majority of these levels that I've just described and discussed. Now, let's move on to Ethereum. And here, right now, we're going to find ourselves that we actually got, as I mentioned in yesterday's video, that we got rejected from this level right here at 1,724, went all the way down to about 1561. So not really that very much of a drop, just like with, for example, Bitcoin. So right now we're pulling up a little bit from this support that we are seeing right here. Could be some kind of a, this looks like a preparation. This whole thing really, I mean, let's just draw it together. This whole thing, look at it. It looks like a flag and consolidation of volatility and a preparation for a bigger move, which again is the same thing, 20 hours, Ethereum merge, which is the biggest thing right now, bigger than any news, bigger than any macroeconomics. This is the thing you have to be watching, because if it's gonna be really bad again, then this is a perfect, it's gonna go down, close below this flag. I mean, you don't even probably need to wait for confirmation. And then we're gonna first target 1400, and the next target about 1300, and the next target could be about $1,000, and then lower and lower. I think if the Ethereum merge screws up, it's gonna take Ethereum really low, unfortunately. But if it plays out, then then we're gonna definitely go and test 2100 in my personal humble opinion. So this is what I'm personally seeing, and the oil is actually going down a little bit, so that's also quite positive. And guys and girls, here's gonna be a full tutorial to Bybit if you want to use Bybit, because I'm trading both on Bybit as well as on BitGet, and if you want to use like 2 exchanges just to be saved, then Bybit is a great alternative. And here's going to be a full tutorial to Bybit and also some trading insights that I'm personally using in my trading. Make some noise down in the comments, make some love, leave some love there, and leave a like, share, subscribe, and as always, stay smart, stay rich, and I guess I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.